One sentence that changed everything. Whenever I have a few minutes on the subway, in a cafe, even in a meeting, I pull out my notebook and start writing something again and again. People around me start to notice. They look curious. Some ask, "What are you writing?" And I freeze. Because how do I explain that I'm writing the same sentence 100 times, every day, for 100 days? If I say it out loud, it sounds like I'm planning something crazy. Like I'm about to start a cult. Or cast a spell. So I usually say, it's just journaling, and hide the paper like I'm writing love letters to myself. But today, I want to tell you the truth and why this strange habit changed my life. It's been 8 years since I founded my company. The first year, surprisingly successful. I hit my sales goals. I made the margin I planned. But then came the second year, and it nearly broke me. In the first year, I was running purely on passion and energy. But I burned out. I barely slept. I lived in the office. When the second year started, I thought, I made it. Now we'll just keep going. But that thought was dangerous. I became careless. I hired more staff. I rented a bigger office. Fixed costs went up, but my effort went down. Sales dropped. My confidence dropped with it. That second year, I felt lost. I wasn't ashamed, but I worried. I didn't lose pride in what I built. I just felt unsure. And that's a hard place for a leader to be. That low point led to one small idea that changed everything. I remember the video. Snow Fox CEO Kim Sung-ho once said, "If you write your goal 100 times a day for 100 days, you'll reach it." At first, I thought, that's ridiculous. But I was desperate. I re-watched it on YouTube. I found a Kakao group doing it. And I started writing. We shared our papers in the chat room. And slowly, change began. I chose to define that second year as a learning year, not a failure. I want to become the kind of person who succeeds no matter what. Not just someone who got lucky once. So I changed everything. I started waking up at 5 a.m. I exercised daily. I stopped wasting time in drinking places. I followed mentors like Brian Tracy and Dan Lok. I chased new clients with boldness. But beyond the habit itself, the lessons I learned were even more powerful. That simple habit, writing my goal 100 times every day, taught me more than any book. First, it took time, at least 30 minutes. And in that quiet time, I reflected on how much time I'd wasted before. I felt a strong urge to stop wasting time and become more productive. Second, it tested my goal. Every day I asked, do I really want this? If not, I couldn't keep writing. It forced honesty. Third, it was boring. Very boring. But doing something boring every day trained my discipline. Fourth, it built belief. Writing it daily made me start believing it was possible. That mindset shift made me more positive, more focused, and more resilient. And fifth, it reminded me that success isn't a straight line. I had to relearn the basics: discipline, awareness, intention. After that initial 100 days, I didn't keep it every single day. But I still write my goals 3 or 4 times a week, especially when I need to refocus. It's like brushing your teeth. You might not always feel like doing it, but if you skip it too many times, things get messy, especially in your head. And all of this led to unexpected results. Better focus, more discipline, even better results than my first year in business, more clarity in who I want to become. When I was in my early 20s, I thought success came from reading a lot of self-development books. But in my 30s, I learned the truth. Success isn't about what you know. It's about how aware you are of what you truly want. Writing your goal 100 times for 100 days may sound silly. But for me, it built awareness. And that awareness became power. So if you ever feel lost, try something simple. Try something boring. Try something a little crazy. Because sometimes the craziest habits create the strongest transformation. Thank you